Hello and welcome back to another video. Um, this is another one in a series of where I'm looking back and taking photos from my old blog of 15 years. This is 6mm Baccus. None of these figures now in my collection. Um, Probably painted about 10 years ago. Well, between 10 years and 5 years ago. These obviously are the AWIs. There's a huge amount of fuss at the moment about the Epic, Warlord Epic AWI range. But I really love this old Baccus. I think it's one of their best actually. For this project, it was 44 figure battalions. So you had 24 on the central base, two wings of 10 that could fall back to form a sort of a column. And it's such a wide and varied range. You see riflemen there, um, a joy to paint. British Foot Guards, hats pinned up on the musket side with their brass badge. Huge battalion, that one. I made them even bigger. Great figures, no colours, of course. Wonderful, wonderful little sculpts. What I don't like about the new, I mean, this is not about the Warlord epics, but they're just too tight for me. 17th Light Dragoons, again, you get a nice big decent sized unit. A couple of British command bases, all painted over black base coat, black undercoat, colours sort of quite carefully picked out and then given a little bit of brightness to make them pop. The bases were all painted, and I think they may have been used a glossy black edge. But anyway, it was a black edge that just ran onto the base a little bit, and the contrast of the white ivory dry brush, I think, just helped lift them. I really like that basing style. Excuse me. More riflemen. So, my wargaming days sadly are over. Long been over, really. I've just loved painting model soldiers since I was 15. And I'm 67 now, and I still love painting model soldiers, but I just do it for other people who pay me. Hessian Grenadiers, tiny little grenadiers, beautiful things though, beautiful sculpts. Um, Continental command bases with disparaging flags. Again, lovely sculpts. It's a Hessian unit, Hessian musketeer unit there. Wonderful figures by Bacchus. So when they went, I think we moved on to American Civil War. These I can't remember who these were for now, but again, wonderful little sculpts. I had one issue with the American Civil War range, and that was all the muskets were on the left shoulder. Why were they on the left shoulder? And why were they never corrected? But it doesn't matter. A lot of people just overlook that, but it did bother me. They should be on the right shoulder. American units carried their muskets on the rifles on the right shoulder. Um, but they're such beautiful little figures. I can't remember who, as I say, I can't remember who I did these for. Um, but they did look good, like the sort of massed bases. The Rebs in particular got some nice. You get some nice muted colours there. A couple of Yankee units there. Um, the Rebs, yeah, they do look good, don't they? In a 6mm scale, wonderful figures. Um, I'm not disparaging about them. I was an American Civil War reenactor for a few years and absolutely loved the period. I was in the 42nd Pennsylvania Bucktails, and there's great insight into the period actually. So yeah, it's a period I love. There we are. That could almost be them. Wonderful little sculpts, and that's a few of the bases laid out. I'm sorry if I'm saying too many times. I'm just doing this straight off the cuff, thinking as I go through, just looking at the photographs, and it's bringing back memories of painting them and the techniques and methods I used. You can see the basing there, those black edges. I always like those. Lovely little guns as well for 6mm. Really nice artillery. And I did some command bases for them, which I think might be coming up. There's some cavalry, some Reb cavalry, varying the horse shades there. And I had a few command bases. There we are. And I just dressed them up a little bit as a couple of tents and a flag, and a few of the personality figures. And there's the last few shots are of the Spanish War of Spanish Succession Bacchus range. Again, these are now in the collection of Jerry Henry, and again, lovely sculpts. Lovely sculpts. For 6mm scale especially. I think they're wonderful. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. And I'm going to be back soon with another one. Please subscribe if you like these very short videos. Thank you. Bye.